My family forged my name and stole my $1 million apartment. Until Grandma came back after 20 years. My name is Amelia. At dinner that night, 20 years after Grandma Beatrice vanished into the world with one suitcase and a brand new passport, she put her fork down like she was dropping a gavel. She looked straight at me and asked, "Sweetheart, why are you still renting that dump in Oakland? Whatever happened to the San Francisco studio we put in your name? The one with the balcony facing the park?" Before I could answer, Mom laughed too loud. "Oh, that belongs to Ethan now." Dad stared at his plate. Ethan kept scrolling TikTok. The room went colder than the fog outside. Grandma dabbed her mouth with a napkin, smiled the calmest, deadliest smile I'd ever seen, and said, "Finish eating. Then get your coats. We're going for a drive." My heart started jackhammering. 4 months Mom had been texting. "Just one more transfer, Amelia. Ethan's in a tight spot." I always sent it. Thousands. I thought I was still the owner. I had no idea the real bomb was waiting 45 minutes away on the 20th floor of the building that used to be mine. The apartment was mine long before I turned 18. When I was 16, Grandma walked into closing with her lawyer, paid cash from Grandpa's old Palo Alto warehouse, and put the deed in my name only. "Estate tax planning," she winked. All I heard was, "I own a piece of San Francisco." On my 18th birthday she threw a tiny party in the empty studio. White balloons, grocery store cake, and brass keys on a red ribbon. She pressed them into my hand. "This is your anchor, Amelia. No matter what, this corner of the city is yours forever." 2 weeks later she kissed me goodbye on the porch in San Jose and disappeared into the world. Postcards started arriving. Reykjavik, Machu Picchu, Bangkok. Every single one ended the same. "Love you bigger than the sky. Keep the balcony light on for me." I did. Those string lights stayed on 24/7. From the park they looked like one warm star on the 20th floor. I moved in the day I started freelancing. 10-minute commute. Second-hand desk under the window. Friends crashing on the pull-out. I was the luckiest 18-year-old alive. Then Ethan showed up. One duffel bag. Fake community college letter. "Dorms are crazy money, sis. Just first semester. Please?" I still saw the 6-year-old who followed me everywhere begging for sidewalk chalk superheroes. I promised Mom the day he was born I'd always look out for him. 3 months, I said. 3 months turned into 3 years. Air mattress, real bed, 3 gaming monitors, strangers on my couch every night. I kept driving in from Oakland on weekends to clean for Airbnb guests. The extra cash paid my software bills, so I told myself it was fine. Then my coats disappeared. My portfolios got replaced with his sneaker museum. My clothes vanished into boxes Mom donated. The texts began. Ethan lost his job, $800. Car towed, $450. Phone bill, $300. Bad bets, $2,000, just until payday. Every time I asked why he couldn't pay, Mom replied, "He's trying so hard, honey. Don't give up on him." I kept sending money because I still believed the deed in my fireproof box meant something. Then the co-op fees tripled. I forwarded the bills to Mom. She said she'd handle it. One August morning the management office called. "We need the co-owner's signature on the refinance or we go delinquent." I laughed. "There is no co-owner." The woman hesitated. "But Mr. Brooks submitted everything." I pulled up the city records with shaking hands. Owner of record, Ethan Edward Brooks. My name was gone. That same weekend Grandma walked back into our lives. Friday night. San Jose. Same roast chicken dinner. Same small talk about Patagonia and Vietnam. Then the fork went down. "Why are you still renting, Amelia?" Mom's fake laugh. "It belongs to Ethan now. We transferred it so he'd have stability." Grandma's smile could have frozen the bay. Get your coats. 45 minutes later, her rental SUV stopped in front of my building on Nob Hill. The doorman saw her and buzzed us straight up. He remembered her from 20 years ago. 20th floor. She pulled out a key I didn't know she still had. She opened the door. Ethan on the couch in basketball shorts. 3 friends. Beer cans everywhere. My string lights gone. A 60-inch TV where my desk used to be. The place reeked of weed and old pizza. He jumped up. "Grandma, what the hell?" She dropped a thick folder on the coffee table. Paper spilled like evidence. Forged deed. My signature that wasn't mine. Bank statements, $620,000 in mortgages against my home. Grandma's voice was soft. "Explain." Mom stammered about helping Ethan get on his feet. Dad muttered about protecting the next generation. Ethan stared at the floor. Grandma turned to me. "Did you sign any of this?" I couldn't speak. Just shook my head. She looked back at my parents. "You stole my granddaughter's home. You let him gamble it away. And you," she pointed at Ethan, "turned the gift I gave her into a betting den. Silence so thick you could choke on it." Grandma picked up her folder. "Amelia, pack an overnight bag. You're with me. The rest of you can sit here and think." Mom found her voice. "Beatrice, you're overreacting." "No, Susan," Grandma said without turning around. "I'm just getting started." The elevator doors closed on their stunned faces. Next morning, tiny cafe by the park. Grandma and a sharp-eyed woman in a navy blazer. "Amelia, meet Aunt Emma. 40 years real estate law. Retired in Florida." I called her the day I landed. Emma slid a folder across the table. Forged deed. Crooked notary, Dad's golf buddy. $622,419 owed. Foreclosure in 59 days. Emma smiled like a shark. Forged deeds are void the second they're recorded. We file Monday. Your parents are personally liable. They're going to lose everything. Grandma squeezed my hand. I kept the original deed in Zurich for 20 years. Nothing they did can touch it. Monday we sued, quiet title plus fraud. Named Ethan, Mom, Dad, and the notary. The harassment was instant. 16 voicemails. Threats. Tears. "You'll make us homeless. Blood is thicker. Drop it or you're dead to us." I blocked every number. Discovery lasted 11 brutal months. Every bank record. Every Venmo. Every text of Ethan bragging free money from Big Sis's condo. The handwriting expert showed 27 differences in my signature. The judge shook her head at the defense table. The notary took a plea. Mom cried on the courthouse steps for the cameras. Ethan wore the same hoodie to every hearing, convinced family would save him. It didn't. Rainy Thursday. Judge banged the gavel. Title restored to plaintiff Amelia Brooks. Fraudulent deed void ab initio. All liens extinguished against her interest. Defendants Susan and John Brooks remain personally liable to the lender. Ethan Brooks ordered to vacate in 30 days or be removed by marshal. Mom sobbed. Ethan stormed out. Security escorted my parents away when they tried to grab me. That night I held the real deed and cried for the first time in years. Day 29 Ethan vanished before dawn with a duffel and his monitors. I walked in with the marshal's key. The place was destroyed. Cigarette burns. Cracked TV. Trash ankle deep. I opened every window and started filling black bags. Contractors came. New floors. New paint. New kitchen. New string lights, brighter than ever. 2 teak chairs on the balcony. 3 weeks later the bank foreclosed on my parents' house in San Jose. They watched from the sidewalk as strangers bid on their home. Mom's last email from a burner Gmail, "We have nowhere to go." Read. blocked. Ethan ended up in a windowless basement in Palo Alto with 3 other gambling addicts. I changed my number, my locks, my life. One November evening I carried a glass of wine to the balcony. The real inheritance wasn't the apartment, it was the lesson Grandma planted 20 years earlier and watered with every postcard. Love does not mean limitless access, and kindness without boundaries is just slow-motion theft. Family who treat you like a safety net when they fall and like an enemy the second you stop catching them were never family in the first place, they were users wearing the mask of blood. Your peace, your property, and your future are not communal resources to be raided whenever someone else makes bad choices. The moment you finally close the vault, lock the door, and let the consequences fall where they were always meant to, you're not being cruel, you're simply refusing to remain the sacrifice that keeps the altar running. That is the difference between love and enabling, and learning it, even the hardest way, is the only way you ever truly come home.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, it really helps. Watch the full video for more details.